Well, I had to take the back road, the one that cuts in just north of Wilton Corners. It's mostly a dirt road. Well, mud now. And it's washed out a couple of miles from me. I had to walk from there. Well, that's why I'm such a mess. Catherine, relax. We're worrying about nothing. Susan's spending the night with a friend. I'm sure of it. You'll see.
What about the people you were supposed to meet in Los Angeles? Your business appointment. Won't they be wondering where you are?
I called my office from the airport and told my secretary to phone down and cancel.
Your secretary at Sloan and Simpson?
Well, of course. What else? What's with you, Kate?
Nothing. I just wondered.
You really are shook up. Well, I feel a lot better. Have you tried the phone again?
No.
Still nothing.
Ben, does Susan know about your job?
Know what?
I called Sloan and Simpson earlier today to find out where I could reach you in Los Angeles.
I see. And what you found out is that I'd been sacked. No, Susan doesn't know. Oh, I see. That's what all those questions were all about.
Were you really going to Los Angeles?
Yes. To see my contacts, ex-customers and all that. I've been beating the bushes this last month trying to locate a new situation. Hopefully before I had to tell Susan I'd blown the old one.
I guess you've been under a lot of pressure lately.
Pressure? You mean money?
Yes. Is that part of the trouble between you and Susan?
Not directly. Would you like a drink, Catherine?
No, thank you.
Well, I think I'm going to have another one. I still haven't gotten the chill out of my bones.
What do you mean, not directly?
Oh. It bugs me. I mean, not being able to give Susan the things I'd like to. I've got my share of male ego, and it bothers me whenever she uses her own money to buy clothing and things.
No reason why she shouldn't.
I suppose not. But it triggered more than one argument, for which I take full responsibility. But you know, I've always wanted to make a go of it. On what I earn.
I would have thought that the extra $15,000 that Susan drew from her trust fund last month would have eased things for you a bit.
So she told you about that?
No. My attorney did.
I see. Well, some of my creditors were getting a bit nasty.
Speaking of lawyers, did you know that Susan's planning to see her lawyer tomorrow about the divorce?
Well, I suppose I'm not all that surprised.
A divorce now would put you in a bind, wouldn't it?
I guess. I haven't thought that much about it because it's not going to happen. The truth is, our difficulties are just a bunch of molehills, piled one on top of another until they look like an insurmountable mountain. We'll work it out. You'll see.
Those molehills. Money and other women.
Look, Catherine, I know that Susan was just a little suspicious about some of my business trips, but I gave up those one-night stands long before we were married.
Ben, I found Susan's keys and her wallet upstairs. I can't imagine why she would have gone out without them.
Well, she has another set of keys. And why would she need her wallet if she's having dinner at a friend's house?
Yes, I suppose, but I can't get it out of my head that maybe this afternoon she went outside for something and in the storm had an accident. She could be lying out there somewhere.
Your imagination's working overtime. Okay. It'll make you feel better. I'll go out and look.
Thanks, Ben.
Looks like the rain's let up. What are you doing? What's got into you, Catherine? Where do you think you're going?
Suddenly, I just couldn't sit there any longer. Ben, I'm frightened.
Of what?
Something terrible has happened to Susan. I know it. I'm sure of it, Ben. If I could just get to the police and tell them.
Catherine, you're not making any sense. I mean, we're stuck here until morning. There's no place to go.
No! They're police at the roadblock. If we could just tell them...
Catherine, you're letting your imagination run wild. Come on. Go inside, sit down quietly, and I'll give you a nice, stiff drink. Come on. Sit down. Here we go. Down the hatch. One more. All of it this time.
I'll be all right in a minute. In a minute.
If you drink that all down. Come on.
Ben, I'm sorry. It's just that it's been such a nerve-wracking day. I'm all right now.
You sure?
Yes, but I'm exhausted.
Of course.
If you don't mind, I think I'll go up and lie down. I feel as if I could sleep for a week.
Good idea.
Oh, I can make it.
Well, you get some sleep. I'll wake you when Susan gets home. Catherine, the phone company's probably repairing the lines right now. I'm sure we'll have service any minute now.
Yes, I'm sure.